welcome back to Touched by TyHairCo. If you are just joining me for the first time, welcome home, Angel. And if you are not new to this channel, I miss you. What's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Okay. So let's chat. Today, I want to talk about not giving up on yourself. And I want to talk about that in reference to me being a new entrepreneur, having a new business, and having a new brand. Now, I'm not a branding person. I'm not a marketing person. I'm just giving you my experience and some tools that have helped me throughout my first year in business. Okay, so May 7th made Touched by TyHairCo 1 year old. So I'm officially in my second year of business, and not only that, I have transitioned. So I'm like in a starting over phase. So I left all my clients, all my regulars. Like, I have to start that process over again. And sometimes it can be a lot because for those of you all who don't know, I just retired from active duty. So this is my baby. I am 100% doing my business full time. I'm kind of eat, sleeping, and breathing hair, and I'm learning how to, the same way I did in the Navy, I had to find that balance in being a mother and a wife. I have to find that same balance in being an entrepreneur. Now, with that being said, I know this is so cliche. You hear people say, don't give up, keep going. We all know, excuse my language, but that shit is harder. It's easier said than done. Okay? There are some days where I be like, I haven't sold the wig, F this shit. Fuck it. Okay? There are really some days. I have those days. I don't have a big following. I don't have a lot of clients. I don't have people wanting to come see me. I'm still very new in this industry. I say all that to say, I am my biggest advocate. When I have those moments of disbelief, I have to look at content that I've created, and I have to go back and look at where I started and see where I'm at. I have to, on my good days, I try to write small words of admiration to myself. So when I'm having those moments, I have that to look back on. Because the truth of the matter is, my first year in business has been more good than it has been bad. Okay? I've made more money than I have been broke from my business. So when I feel down and I'm having those bad days, I have to look back at the numbers. I have to look back at everything that I have accomplished, and that's what keeps me pushing. It's not easy. This entrepreneurship is not easy, and it is not for the faint at heart. You have to believe in why you started. You have to believe in what you started. Even if, when I first started my business, a lot of people questioned me about, not that they knew, most people knew that I had a history in doing hair. I have a family history in doing hair. My family owns a beauty salon, back in Washington, D.C. My great-grandmother, she's always done hair. My grandmother has done hair. So I come up in a family of women who have done hair. We have commercial real estate, within our bloodline, that, the salon to this day is leased out by somebody right now who does hair. So it is a staple in the city. And so hair has always been a thing with me and my family. I just never thought, God has a way of doing things, I'm telling you. I never thought that I would be coming back to hair. So for people who met me later on in life, I never talked about that. They don't really know that side of me. It's people, my sandbox friends that know, you know. So it's like you doing hair. You know, you was in the Navy, you a cook, you bartend, and you doing hair. But the truth is, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. Don't let nobody put you in a box. Don't let nobody set no limits to you. There is no limit to the things that you can do. I have a lot of skills. A lot of people don't know I can dance too. You know, I could choreograph. I could create. I've always had that gift. So, I mean, I could have did that if I wanted to do that. I could still do it if I want to do it. Like, don't let people put you in a box. Don't do that. And don't let people's expectation of you make you feel less than. That's not fair to you. You know, don't do that to yourself. If there's something that you thought about doing and you pray about it. If something came, if you have an idea to start a business or to start a brand or to come up with something, I don't care what it is, pray about it, okay? Pray to whomever it is that you pray to and ask that, you know, your higher being, okay, for guidance. And I promise you, if you pray and you seek God's face, because there's only one God. All right, that's a whole nother YouTube. We ain't finna get into that. But, you know, there's only one. There's only one divine creator. And if you pray to the creator and you seek guidance, I promise you, with a pure heart, I promise you, you will get the answer that you are looking for. Not only will you get the answer, you will get confirmation. And when I say confirmation, doors will open up in that area that you thought about. That seed that God planted in you, you won't have to work hard. It's just gonna come to you. When I first started about, you know, I started going through some things when I was active duty, and I asked myself, you know, what am I gonna do when I get out? I knew I didn't want to work for anybody. I knew that me working for somebody outside of bartending, that it just wasn't an option. You know, I don't look at bartending as working for somebody, because you hustle your own money, you know. So I said, I got to do something. And I've always been a leader, so why not do a business? And I thought about what I was good at and what I knew that I would be great at, and how I could use that to make a lot of money. And I said, hair. I didn't say it. It was put on my spirit. And I'm like, hair? God, like, that's what you want me to do? And when I tell you, I started to look into it. I started to do the work, you know, because you got to, number two, you got to put in that work. Ain't nobody going to give you nothing. All right? If you sitting around saying you want to do something and you're not doing the necessary work to get it, because ain't nobody going to give it to you. If it's yours and it's your baby and it's a seed that God planted in you, it is for you to go and nourish it and water it and feed it and do everything possible in your will for it to come, for it to bloom. All right. So first we gonna pray about it, seek guidance from God, okay, from the divine, and we're gonna wait for our answer, and then we're gonna do the necessary work. You got to do the research, research, right? You have to take the necessary steps to seek out the proper information, to do the proper networking, to do the find somebody that's in the field or in the area that you want to seek information from. Start getting around like-minded people that's doing whatever it is that you're trying to do. Start looking at successful people, okay, that are doing whatever it is that you're trying to do, and get on board with them. Let me tell you something that I've learned. Successful people don't mind giving you the seeds of knowledge. because they're already successful. And they know that you being successful adds to their success. If I'm a millionaire and I make millions of dollars, and let's just say I'm a 6-figure owner, I'm speaking that into existence. I have a hair company that makes 6 figures a month. All right, I'm gonna speak that into existence for myself. And you are a person that's thinking about starting a hair company, and you come to me, you say, Ty, how'd you do it? I'm already successful. I am already to a point where I am making 6 figures a month. I don't have a problem with telling you what I did to get there. I don't have a problem with telling you what I did to get there, because what God has for me is already for me. I'm already in my residual income. So if I make you a millionaire, if I tell you how I did it and I make you a millionaire, what do I become? Now I become a mentor. So now not only do I have that I'm a millionaire, but now I have given someone a level of knowledge to help them become a millionaire too. So now you've just helped me create another stream of income. So not only can I call myself an entrepreneur, now I could call myself a mentor, a millionaire mentor. And I could go out and make more money. See, people that make money figure out other ways to make money. So you have to get around like-minded individuals that want to win, that want to be successful. You understand what I'm saying? That are doing whatever it is that you're doing. If you find somebody and they're working in your area of they're doing whatever it is that you're trying to do, and you go to them for help, not for a handout, but you go to them just for help, right? You've done your footwork. They can look at you and they can see a portfolio. I mean, you have something to bring to the table. And this person say, hey, I see what you're doing. Let me help. Right? That's the type of person that you want to be around. If there's a person that you got to be able to tell the real from the fake. Let me tell you, because I see a lot of this in this industry. Okay? You see a person and they seem to be successful. On Instagram and Facebook, they look successful. And you say to yourself, damn, I like what they doing. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to ask them, well, how did you do this or how did you do that? And they don't give it to you. They look at what you're doing and they say to themselves, I mean, you got to figure it out on your own. They ain't making 6 figures. They ain't doing what they say they doing. They not. Because anybody that's already solidified in a place, like in a stable place, they don't mind helping somebody else out. I have never come across a true successful person in this industry that did not want to help me. Now, I've come across people who, not even that I asked for help, but I may have said, do you have a YouTube channel or are you having classes or are you teaching people how? Oh, no, I don't teach people how to do that. That's my thing. And sometimes it might be your thing. Don't get me wrong. In this business, you do have to have something that separates you from the rest because everybody's doing this. This is a very saturated industry. The wig industry is very, very saturated. Okay. Everybody could do a wig. Everybody could sell a wig. But it has to be something that makes people want to buy your wig. Right. And I'll tell anybody that asks me for help, whatever you do, make sure that you brand it. It has to be, people have to want to buy a wig from you and not me. If that makes sense. If you're in this industry. And that's why the hair industry is so different. Because it is, I don't say it's oversaturated because what God has for you is for you. But a lot of people do this. And anybody that's getting into this business, you need to know a lot of people do this. I knew a lot of people did this, but I didn't know how many. Like, I thought I knew a lot of people did it, but a lot of people do it. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. I feel like everybody makes wigs, so, like, a lot of people do it. But I have come across, back to what I was saying, I have come across people who I thought were successful, who seemed successful on social media. And then I've reached out to them and they say, well, send me some of your content. Let me see what you're doing. I send it to them. I don't get nothing back. Reach out. Hey, did you take a look at the content? I turn around, I see them doing the exact same thing. They didn't took my content and recreated it for themselves. I reach out to another mentor that I know and they have helped me, and I say, hey, you know about this person? And they laugh. They laugh and they give me the tea for real. And I was like, what? You know, it took me to go through that to see you can't, I can't do what you do how you do it. You can't do what I do how I do it. What's for me is for me. What's for you is for you. And you have to remain encouraged in knowing that what God has for you is for you. If you felt the need to start something and you prayed about it and God gave you confirmation, he opened up a door for you, he gave you a vendor, it just came to you, or he put you in a position to be around people that are doing what you're trying to do, and you ain't had to pay nobody for the knowledge that you get, that's how you know it will come. Things will start coming to you. God will give you what you need. And he will light a fire in you about it. He will light a fire down in you about it. You will eat, sleep, and breathe it, not even realizing that that's what you're doing. Because that's where you're supposed to be. That's where he needs you to be at. And that's how it was with me for the hair industry. You know, I couldn't find a vendor. I was searching high and low. I had lost money. I had got frustrated. I said, this not for me because I'm losing too much. God put a person right in my dwelling, gave me a vendor. Not only did they give me a vendor, they gave me multiple vendors. Not only did they do that, they said, here, this is what you need to do. Gave me some information to get me started. Like, it came, I'm like, okay, well, maybe I am supposed to be doing this, because right when I was ready to throw in the towel, he threw it back. I threw the towel in and he threw it back. Pick it up, take it, and keep going. This is where you're supposed to be. I had to make this video. So hold on, before I close out, I said, pray about it. Wait for your confirmation. What else I said? Y'all, I forgot what I said, but pray about it. Wait for your confirmation. Okay. Don't worry about what nobody else is doing. That's, I don't know if I said that, but don't pay attention to what everyone around you is doing. Again, I'm going to use myself, for example. This is a very saturated industry, okay? I find myself at times looking at other people's success. There are women that started when I started. We started at the same level, right? Some people, I have done better. You know, I'm doing a little bit more. Others, people are doing a little bit more than me. What God has for you is for you. That is so important to remember, because you got to stay grounded. You got to stay grounded. And sometimes you got to have tunnel vision. You cannot be looking over to your left and looking over to your right and seeing what other people have going on, because you don't know other people's story. You don't know what God is doing in the lives of other people. That person might not have got it how you got it. You might not have got it how that person got it. I would hate for somebody to be out here looking at me, worried about how I did this or how I'm doing that. Or if you want to know, ask me. That's why I have this channel. That's why I said, while I'm doing this, I always want to be able to give back, because I want to be able to give what I had to get out the mud. Now, I ain't giving you nothing for free, and I ain't finna give you the book and just, you got to do the work behind it. I got to see you really wanting to do the work. But if I promise you, if I see you putting that work in and I see you doing what you're supposed to do, crossing your T's, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. Especially, God put that thing on my heart for me to give to you. I'm going to give it to you. Whether it's a vendor, I've given out vendors. I've given out a whole lot. I've given out free. I've given out a whole lot for me to be new. I have given when God has put on my heart to give. I have given to people when God has put on my heart to give and haven't heard from the person. I have offered free classes. See, that's how you know when a person full of it. Don't be one of those people. Don't get around people that's serious about their craft and waste their time. If you want to do it 100%. and remain focused on you and yours, not what somebody else is doing. That is the number one thing that will throw people off track. Because when you start doing that, you start hating low key. You start hating on what somebody else got. Oh, they got this, they ain't deserve that. Or why God get them this, they don't. Mind your business. That ain't for you. That ain't for you. And maybe I'm saying this because I'm going through this right now. It's cool, you know. If you a fan like I think you are, you probably watching this. Thank you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You probably already. No, you ain't hit the subscribe button. You don't want me to know you watching it, but at least hit the like button, boo. At least hit the like button. Show your girl some love. You know? So what God has for you is for you. It is hard. Let me tell y'all, having a business is hard. And you're not always going to want to do it. And you're not always going to be motivated. That's why you have to be disciplined. Discipline is so important in entrepreneurship. If you don't believe in your baby, if you don't believe in your brand, if you don't believe in what you're doing, why the fuck would anybody else? Why? If you don't take what you're doing and be serious about it and be consistent with it, why would I invest? You're not even pushing your product. So why would I invest in it? You're not even promoting your business. So why would I buy from you? Just some points to ponder. Keep God first. Wait on the confirmation. And worry about you. Do the work. Do the work. Do the work. And I promise you, if God got it for you, it don't matter what nobody else believe in or don't believe in. You're going to be blessed. It's going to be blessed. I promise you, that thing going to be blessed abundantly. I speak it for you. It's going to be blessed, but you're going to have to do the work. This year and next year, I'm in my working season. I'm in my working season. And I'm okay with that. Do the work. Stay consistent. Be disciplined. Remain disciplined. Be your number one advocate. Push it. Post that content. Post them sales. Post it. Keep posting it. I don't care who's tired of it. If you were only able to create one video, post it every day. Believe in it. Breathe it. Eat it. Push it. That's the only way it's going to come to life. It doesn't matter how you feel. God is still worthy to be praised. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at TouchedByTyHairCo. Check out Ty's Unit of the Month, okay, at TouchedByTyHairCo.com. And I will see you next time. Peace.